Good afternoon internet and welcome back to the channel. So it's Friday afternoon, it's 10 to 3, it's the 4th of April and it's a blowy day, but it's not too bad. What's the temperature? Where are we? Different bike. 19 degrees it's saying, so yeah, 15ish, so it's not too bad. I put some different gear on today after my ride the other day to Welga. Even though you wasn't with me, I got caught out and I ain't going to get cold like that again, so I thought, right, we'll put a bit more decent gear on. It's about time I started acting my age. So nowhere special today. I just wanted to get out on the bike, and I wanted to get out on the Himalayan. I really do. I love riding this bike. It makes me happy every time I ride this bike. So let's get going, shall we? Like I said, nowhere particular. Probably end up looking somewhere at the sea. Not too sure. We will see what we shall see. Right. Oh, I always forget that there's difference in clutch bite on these two bikes. From the Guerrilla to this is unbelievable, yeah. Right, there we go. Put the visor down a bit because it's, like I said, it's a bit of a blowy day, but it's not too bad, to be fair. Now, according to the old weather forecast, it's supposed to be a decent afternoon and it's supposed to be a decent day tomorrow. Now, whether that actually happens or not, of course, we will have to see, because they don't always get it right, do they, eh? But it would be nice if they did. Now, I'd just like to welcome a new subscriber I got today, which was really nice, Simon, and he's based in Pontevin, which literally is not too far from me at all, and it's somewhere where I keep saying I'm going to go there, and I was hopefully going to go there next week, and depending on what's what, we might be able to meet up and have a coffee together. That would be really nice. Like I said, it's nice to have someone living so close to me. Pete, of course, up in Normandy, we've met up once and we're going to meet up this year, but of course it's a bit of a difference between me and Pete. I suppose, what, 3 hours, I suppose, whereas Pontevin, literally just down the road. I'm surprised how blowy it is today though, again, huh? Now, I gotta say, do you know what? Strange thing, really, innit? I do absolutely love this bike. You know, I can really say that with a huge passion. You know, I've ridden motorcycles now. I've said this many a time before. I started riding at 7 years old, off-road I might add, before anybody says, well, you can't ride at 7. Because my uncle used to own a garage, a motorcycle repair garage, and I used to ride them. He used to have a great big field at the back of the garage. This was in Cornwall, yeah, and I mean, it was great. I used to love it. But legally I've been riding since I was 16 in the UK. I never stopped riding, and I mean, I love them. I won't say they're my life, but I absolutely love motorcycles, I really do. So when I get on this bike and I love it with a passion, that's exactly what I mean. This bike brings a smile to my face every time that I get onto it. It's such a nice bike to ride, and you know, we know the stories of people say they're underpowered and everything else, but you know, when they actually get, I mean, this has done what now, 4,828 kilometres. It's had a couple of little things done to it, as you know, the air filter. Biggest thing that I ever did to this one was to change the rear sprocket. That made a huge difference. I'm so glad that I did it. So yeah, you know, I mean, it's just great, you know. I mean, I absolutely love this bike, and what I like about this bike is it's a pleasure to ride. It's so easy to ride. It's just smooth. It's, you know, it's, yeah, that's it for me. It's great. I don't know, I out of all the, you know, I've got, as anybody knows, I've got 3 bikes of the Royal Enfield range. This one, the Meteor, and the Guerrilla, and this one has got to be my favourite of all of them, without a shadow of a doubt. To me, this is by far the better bike. Look at this, this is what annoys me. You know, I know farmers have got to do the job, but I wish they'd clear the mess up after them. Anyway, so, you know, and the Meteor, I mean, those 350s, they're a brilliant bike. It doesn't matter whether it's the Meteor, the Classic, the Hunter, it doesn't matter. They are a cracking bike. My Guerrilla, I don't know, yeah, and I know people are going to disagree with me, and that's what it's all about, you know. That's what, if we all like one thing, the world would be such a boring place, it just wouldn't be worth doing it anything, would it? You know, I mean, at the end of the day, we've all got to have our own personal choices, and for me, if I could turn back time, I wouldn't have bought it. I really wouldn't have bought it. I won't say it's overrated, but it's certainly, you know, it came off the Himalayan, the new 450. They thought, let's make a road bike out of it, much the same as they did the Scram. You know, and I don't know, to me that's what it is. This bike, look at it, it's no jerkiness, smooth through all the gears, you know. I mean, you know, it runs superbly, it really does. Okay, hasn't got the power of the Guerrilla, but you know, it easily does the legal limit. And I mean, what else can you actually do? Yeah, I mean, it's an okay, for me the Guerrilla is an okay bike. That's about it. I've owned many motorcycles in my life, you know, from large bikes, smaller bikes, all sorts, and to be fair, that wouldn't come anywhere on the list of, oh yeah, I like that bike. It would be probably at the very bottom. But again, you know, that's my choice, my bike, my choice. It'll do for now, but next year I think it'll be on its way, unless anybody wants to buy a really superbly in condition Guerrilla. It can go tonight if you want to buy it. Like I said, personally, me rating 1 out of 10, I'll give it 1. That's about it. You know, it's not for me. But there again, like I said, lots of people are going to disagree with me, and you know, and for you, you know, it might be the best bike out there, but to me it's just a 450 that's, you know, no better than any other 450 really. It's a single cylinder. I I suppose really when I bought it for doing a bit longer journey, you know, a bit more touring. But to be honest with you, and this is my fault, but no single cylinder is ever going to be a touring bike. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen, is it? You know, the more cylinders you got, the better the ride, you know. And yeah, I mean, my BMW was only, you know, it was a boxer engine, a twin, but you know what I mean, to be fair, my mate had a 650 BM single cylinder, and I mean, different kettle of fish altogether compared to these ones. But of course, you know, I mean, you just gotta, you know, and I know I keep saying, well, you know, it's personal choice and that, but that's exactly what it is, isn't it? And you know, I'm not knocking the bike, you know, I'm just saying what I think for my needs, and I don't get that buzz out of riding it. There's, you know, I get on this and I love it, you know, I get that buzz. Okay, it hasn't got the power, but it hasn't got that jerky horribleness with it either. You know, it's smoother delivery, much smoother. And for me, riding a motorcycle that's what it's about. But still, I suppose I've driven or ridden too many bigger, more powerful bikes with a lot better deliverance of power, and so when I sort of look at this one, you know, I sort of, or my Guerrilla, I sort of think, well, it just hasn't got what I want it to have. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sure I'll get loads of comments back saying, no, you don't know what you're talking about, you know, and all that. But after 50 odd years of motorcycling, I beg to differ with that one. Well, it's not a bad day, is it? Look, I thought, like I said, I wasn't planning to come out today. I had to go and have my physiotherapy this morning. I do look forward to that. Oh, fantastic the way you feel once you've had your back manipulated into many awkward positions, but it does it the world of good, you know. But by the time I got back there and we'd had some lunch, and then the wife went off to work because she's on afternoons, God bless her. And then I got a few things to do, and then I looked at the weather and I thought, well, you know what, because tomorrow I'm helping my daughter tomorrow, so tomorrow's wrote off, and Sunday it's my other daughter's birthday, so I mean, I might be able to get a ride in depending on the weather and the time. I'm not too sure. So I thought to myself, I just need to get out, you know, just have a spin. And after the ride that I had going to Welgat on Tuesday, which was great to meet up with my mate. I mean, you know, it was brilliant to see him again. But it was a horrible ride. It was not horrible as in beautiful scenery, but it was cold, and I was cold, and I thought to myself, you know, in a way I was glad to get home, and that's unusual for me because I like being out on the bikes. But again, a lot of that was my fault, you know. I didn't dress for the occasion, and really speaking, there's nobody else to blame bar me. So yeah, there's not a lot you can really do with that one. So then I thought, well, get out this afternoon, and then, you know, at least I've had a ride, and that's an important factor. Got to watch it down here. This is the famous gendarme hiding place. Drops right down to 50 kilometres here, look, and we're just down there. This little road on the left, sorry, the right, is where they come leaping out of with SP cameras. But there doesn't appear to be anywhere. That actually, I think they need to find a better hiding place, because we all know where they hide now, you know what I mean? Everybody gets slow. Well, you got to be stupid if you don't go slow. I've had a bit of this buggy thing as well the last couple of days. I probably got it off that freezing cold ride that I went to on the way to Welgat. I've got a bit of a sore throat, you know, and just feel a bit down. So that was another reason to get out and on the bike and have a bit of fresh air. Whoops, a daisy. Mind you, she's on the other side, so yeah. Bit of traffic around today, but it is Friday afternoon, I suppose, so people knock these bikes saying they got no speed up hills. Okay, I mean, you know, we're not exactly talking Hayabusa power coming up the hill, but gets up the hill quite fine for me, you know. So I don't know, I do think that these poor old 411s took, it's quite funny really, wasn't it? They took such a lot of stick, but now that they're not in production anymore, people are actually wanting these. You know, I mean, I've never ridden really the new Himalayan. Oops, as he misses a gear. But if the engine's as jumpy and jerky as it is in the Guerrilla, well, I can see why people would want to come back to this one. I really would. It makes you wonder how long this 450 engine will last. Will it last? Or will they just sort of, I don't know, we'll see. I can see it being short-lived. I can see that I think the Himalayan will probably get another rear face, ramp, lift, whatever you want to call it, and it will go back, I think, more looking like this style of bike. And I think they'll up the engine probably to a 650. They're halfway there with the Bear, really, in they, you know, with the twin cylinder. I don't know, maybe they'll do that. And then I think maybe this 450 could, I won't say a thing of the past, because there's too many manufacturers going for this size of bike, but possibly with a different gearing system, I think would do it the world of good. This shifting here, isn't it, eh? And this pedal boy, now that's going to be battery in it, eh? There's no way he's going up that hill like that. I ain't having that. I've only come a little ride out to this port here. It's just I like this little port. Aye. I thought, why would somebody just leave that? I couldn't see the geezer with the mammoth at first. Well, if anything today, I'm probably too hot. I just wasn't gonna. I was, you know, God, it was so cold on that ride the other day. Mind you, I mean, it was an hour and a half to get there, so you know, I suppose just that alone does actually sort of, if it's a bit chilly, puts a bit more in, you know, more time to get a bit more chilly. actually it's quite quiet around here, considering that the weather's quite nice, and it's half decent day as well. You know, there is, whoops, I think we'll go up here, look. There's a few people around, but there's not many. Yep. Okay, that's a different looking car, eh? Oh well, whatever lights your candle, eh? That's what you got to say, whatever lights your candle. Hang on, I think we'll just I know we shouldn't really be up on the, well, we should because it's a parking space, but hey ho. Look at that there, hey? Doesn't that look nice, eh? Lovely jubbly. Well, the weather's not too bad really. What's the temperature now? Well, it's saying 25 degrees, so 22 maybe. And there's me, put all this kit on. Yeah. Definitely a bit warmer. Come on. I think we'll go up this way, I think. There's a few buggy things around again today, so we'll shove the visor down. So now that road there, it's not there right away, so the big stop thing, but there's a couple of them up here. See the sign, the cross. So this one here, it's there right away, and this one here, look, on the right, it's there right away over me again. Yeah, should there be anything coming down, which there isn't, but should there be, it was there right away. See now, I could have actually come out in my jeans today and the coat I normally wear, which is the blue. That's like an all seasons coat, but like I said, after the ordeal that I had Tuesday on that run, I thought to myself, I cannot go through that again. You know, there's being cold and there's being cold, and that was just ridiculous. Whoa. Now that, I'm not sure who's right away that was there, to be honest. Not good to argue with the bus, really, thinking about it, is it? I'm pretty sure it was my right away. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put it to the test, mind you. It's a strange law, it is. I mean, it's a real strange law. I think we'll go, so I'm heading back now because I haven't got long. Like I said, this is only a quick one, and hopefully next week we'll get a couple of decent rides in. And definitely one of them will definitely be on this, because do you know what, this is such a I know I keep saying it, but it is. It's such a comfy ride. Mr. Potholes on the way there now. Well, it's definitely warming up to what it was this afternoon, that's for sure, which is a good thing. You never know, loads of them indicate but just don't turn where they're indicated at this island. I found that out a few times and nearly come unstuck. So, erring on the side of caution, got an ambulance behind me with blue lights on. Not too sure which way he's going. If he's coming my way, or is he going straight on? Probably going straight on at that island towards the hospital. I'll just keep my eyes open behind me though. I ain't seen him yet. Yep, he's going straight on. Okay, fair enough. See now, this hill here, look. You know, this is a fair size hill. I mean, over 80 kilometres in fourth gear, coming up here. That's with this different sprocket on, remember? So it, you know, if anything, that cuts down your sort of low torque, yeah? I mean, it just, beautiful job, beautiful job. So can I get over the wind here as well today? It's up to, oh, you can't see. I was going to say there was one of them, what are they? Them birds of prey things. Not a falcon or a hawk. What is he now? Anyway, big bugger. You see them along the hedgerows a lot. I saw one the once. It come out. How I didn't hit it, I do not know. It was a buzzard. That's what I'm looking for. A buzzard. It was in this sort of thing here, in like a ditchy thing, but it was a bit more overgrown, yeah. And I mean, it was paying full attention on getting its dinner, which is fair enough, and I don't blame it at all. But it was that concentrating, and what it was doing, it was a grass snake it was trying to pull out. Well, obviously the grass snake had wrapped itself around a few bits and pieces, you know. And but finally the buzzard managed to pull him out, and but as he pulled him out and he come up, was as I was riding back, and how I managed to miss this thing, I mean, yeah, is beyond me. I mean, the last thing you want is to be wrapped round the head by a buzzard and a snake in it, eh? Not that, I mean, it's a grass snake, eh? it's not exactly going to be a hissing Sid that's at me, is it? But still, never mind. Well, it's clouding over a little bit. It just doesn't know what to do with the weather. It's so strange. You know, this weather, 1 minute it's okay, the next minute it's not. It's just weird, huh? So I think I'll go back the back way. It's quite nice. Local training centre, which we've seen many times. Everyone's getting their mowers out of storage now, look, eh? Having said that, I better get mine done, I suppose. It's a shame really, because I've never been into gardening. I really aren't, you know. I have tried over the years, give it a whirl with different things. I've done a bit of vegetable gardening and a bit of flower gardening. I think actually the vegetable gardening, I grew some tomatoes and all that sort of stuff, courgettes and butternut and all that, and that was, you know, that was quite nice, because at least I could see the point in that, you know, you can eat it, can't you, you know. But it was, even so, I tried so much to get into it, but I gotta be honest, it's just, you know, you either do or you don't you, you know, hey? It's like Marmite, isn't it, hey? You love it or hate it. Oh dear. Do you know, Marmite, right, I'm not kidding you, I don't know how much it is in the UK now, for the big jar, you know, the big jar they do. I haven't got a clue. But here, if you go into the supermarkets here in the English section, a big jar of Marmite, I think he's knocking on €10 now, between 8 and €10 depending on where you shop. And of course, you know, when Brexit happened and there was the import duty put on stuff, it's got to make a toll, innit, you know. I mean, it makes a difference, doesn't it, eh? And I mean, I do love Marmite. I mean, I really do. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I am a Marmite fan. You know, on toast, Marmite on toast. Oh yes, hey, Marmite on toast with a cup of coffee. If that ain't the way to kickstart your day, trust me, there is no other way. What's going on here? Like birds are... This pigeon's like, leave me alone! Oh dear. Get out of the way, stop following me. Now down here, there's this dog who, I gotta be honest, the last few times I've probably cursed it now, haven't I? The last few times I've come down here, he's been sound. He's looked at me as much to say, aye, but he ain't give me no grief. But hopefully we can be that way again. I wish him no harm. He's here normally. He don't look like he's out today. Yeah, watch, he'll come springing out to me. Oh no, he's there, look, see him, he's there. Yeah, he's behind that table-y thing. As long as he stays there. Oh great. Oh, that's nice, eh? Just cover me in lime and mud. Why don't you? State of this. I mean, come on. There's got to be a... That can't be right, can it, eh? You know. Surely to God, he ain't supposed to be doing that, is he? Eh? I mean, I really want to breathe in that. Unbelievable. Look at this. I mean, I don't know what that stuff is. I don't know if it is lime. Probably not. It's probably some fertiliser that they put in, but you know, I wouldn't say it's healthy for the lungs, would you? And look at this, like, where's the number plate on the trailer? Huh? Look at this, what a joke. I'm going on, you know, I am, but this really annoys me. You know, would I be right in, I don't know, shouldn't that all be covered up when he comes out the field? Surely this is going to be a hazard. Eh? I can actually taste the stuff now, and it ain't very nice, I tell you. Now, you think if he got any decency about him at all, one, he would have waited for me to go past, would have been a nice gesture, but obviously that's like, didn't even cross his mind. Or he could pull it, he must know he's covering me in this stuff. Mind you, with them flappy things on the side, I don't even suppose he can see behind him, but he knows I'm there because he must have seen me, because he pulled out in front of me. No, not dangerously in front of me, but he still did. But yeah, personally I think it's a bit of a joke myself, but still, never mind. But they get away with it. I mean, I know, you know, you live in the country, you abide by their rules, and I get that, and I'm all for that, but there's rules and rules, and I would have thought what he's doing isn't acceptable. I could be wrong. Before anybody starts saying, whoa, you're wrong, you shouldn't have. But yeah, certainly I can't. Can you see a number plate on there? I can't. Yeah, and he's on the road, so you know. Aye, what's going on here then? Ooh, that was a bit of a bump. God, I'll tell you what, that is horrible. I've got this real... if I didn't have a sore throat before, trust me, I've got one now. Eh? That's a definite... That is really horrible, really horrible. I'm covered, you know, even the visors. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's gone now. On my sat nav there, or GPS, if you want to call it, it said school nearby, and it is right, because there is one just there actually. So yeah, I've never actually seen that before. Oh look, I've got him again. That's just that is just not nice, is it? I can't believe I'm stuck behind him again. Can't even see to get past him. When I went that way I thought, yeah, I've lost him, but no, I haven't. not exactly making it very easy for me to get past, is he? Look at this. I mean, he's took half, well, he's took most of the road up. Now, is he turning because no one can see his flaming indicators? I take it that's a no. Oh dear. And I particularly want to go past him too. I haven't got a lot of room to get past, and them things are flapping around there, look. And I'm virtually home, so you know. I mean, look at that. Look at the room there. Look, that is just a joke, innit? Anyway, not to worry. Look, there's tractors everywhere. Hey, it's like Tractor City, innit? I mean, I get it. This is the trouble now, this time of the year, you know. I mean, if it rains now, all this, this lot here will just turn to mud, which isn't very nice. And yeah, you know, they got a job to do it though, let's face it. If it weren't for our farmers, you know, giving us all this nice food and feeding the cattle, you know, and everything that we eat. So yeah, I just wish they'd show a bit of, you know, just try and tidy the mess up a bit, eh? Oh well, never mind. Who am I to say? Right, well, we're nearly home. Oh look, there is a light, see it blinkering. And he's actually going down here. So I take it he's going to do another field around here now. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Just cover me just before I get home, like, well, why not? This car, that car, I don't care what anybody's saying, that can't be right. Because that stuff tastes horrible. I can't believe he's going exactly the same place as where I go. Anyway, right, it's been a bit of a moan this ride, isn't it? But I've still enjoyed it. So, if you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. I'm sure my thoughts on the Guerrilla will bring some comments in. I know they will. Well, I hope they do, because that's what it's all about. But let's keep them friendly, people, because like I say, we're all entitled to our own thoughts and opinions of everything out there on the market. And if you have liked this one, like I say, give me a thumbs up. That will be really nice. Do you know what, my visor is absolutely speckled in that horrible white stuff. Yeah, so if you've liked this one, give me a thumbs up. I know I've said that about 4 times now. I'm taking the wrong glove off. Look at this, I've got this white stuff everywhere. Look, hey, I'm covered in the stuff. That's just not right. I can put the visor on it. I wanted to put the visor up before, but I wasn't going to take no chances because that stuff was horrible. And I will see you in the next video. So I hope you get out the weekend. Hopefully the weather's going to be nice for us all, and if you do, ride safe. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks ever so much for watching this one, and bye for now.